Alright, y'all. So, why should you spend every single day outside? Well, look, we must understand that technology and primal life are two entirely different ways of living. You know, with technology is designed to save us time, right? And because it saves us time, it affects us because it makes our lives easier. Therefore, if our lives is simply made easier because we have something else assisting us, then our activity levels are going to become very low. What primal life is doing, primal life every day can be your last. You're somewhere out in the jungle with the lion, you're hunting and gathering all day. Like, you literally have to go out and go kill something every single day. But every day is literally their last, and they're always on the move. Therefore, like, their physical activity levels is very high. I mean, let's be for real. Do you really think that back then, let's say like in the ABs, the DCs, and you really think they was dealing with, let's say, obesity problems as they did? No. I mean, I highly doubt. Today, we are. But what is something that we have that they didn't? They didn't have something called, online technology. Back then, there was no restaurants, no Uber Eats, no Netflix, no, let's say, bricks, clean water systems, purified water systems, manufacturing companies, all of this stuff to make our lives easier so we can become in a more relaxed state. When we become in a relaxed state, we become a potential energy society. And what this means is we're a society that is sitting on potential energy and we're not actively moving. Now, a lot of people complain that there's not money. There's not enough money. Well, you must understand that money is just like water, and water is always constantly moving. Now, the idea of saving money, in a sense, is kind of ridiculous, because if the government could print trillions of dollars, making your lives easier, back then, the simple goal was, I have to get up and go kill a boar, bring it back to the family. That was the payment. We got enslaved, and life is what it is now. We got empires, we got governments and stuff like that now. So that in itself is a technology. That is just like, you should really spend every day outside, because nowadays we don't even get to live anymore. We don't even get to experience life as it once used to be. I remember back then growing up, it was just like everybody's outside. You see bikes everywhere, scooters, skateboards. Nowadays it's just like, bro, the streets are empty. It's just like, damn, bro, you feel like this is a ghost town. And everybody's life was literally like a movie. It was, the connection was there. It allowed for like a more instinctive way of thinking, living. Men, we didn't have too much time on our hands. We're always working, competing against each other. Just the natural state of what society was then. This, I'm not pushing no fucking agenda or nothing like that, but it's just like the fact that everybody was kind of more active and things were getting done. I mean, obviously things are getting done at a faster rate, but at what cost? Because now it seems like, maybe the next 10, 15, 20 years, the thing that once helped us is going to start hurting us now. I mean, it's already hurting us now, as far as attention span and how we're consuming and what we're focusing our energy on and what we deem what really matters in life. A lot of these people living through the cell phone screens on social media. You know what I mean? Their job is to wake up. Their purpose in life is to wake up every single day, go on Instagram, and just start comparing the lives of others. I have a need to attain this material possession in order to, feel somewhat complete. But then, down the road, they don't even fucking care about the shit. Back then, you can focus on, I'm talking about ancestral times too, like before we even got here. Back then it's just like a time where you can just focus on connecting with yourself, understanding yourself, knowing that everything around you here, you have everything that you need already. You know, if we can all find and take the time to learn self-love and adjust to worrying about how to control everything inside of here instead of how it looks on the outside, then eventually you'll start metamorphosizing into something beautiful, and it'll start showing on the outside. You know, you start eating right, taking care of your skin. I think I got the glow right now. I'm not even mistaken, bro. But you know what I mean? It's just like your light starts to shine a little bit brighter. Everybody's so focused on living on the outside, and we all live with the reliance of somebody else. I mean, I don't feel comfortable relying on somebody else just to sustain. You know, and we all complain there's not enough money. Well, the person who has all the money keeps making more money, which decreases the value of it. While you're saving it, you lose more money than they're making for you every single day. It's just paper, ink, a technology that wasn't even here once. You know what I mean? So it's just like, spend every day outside. You know, really engage in those conversations with people. That's really the point of this video, is just to, you know, let's get outside, start talking to people again. You know, I really hate the feeling of we go down the street and, you know, I can't just look in the same direction, or, you know, we can make eye contact, or I can look at you or you can look at me until, you know, we both acknowledge the eye contact that, like, hey, we're at a distance, you know, we can do a little shit, and then we can just continue about, you know, have a little quick, you know, hey, how are you, you know, boom, 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 hey, what's your name, you know, you're pretty cool, oh, you know, have a good week or something like that. You know, like those little type of interactions, you know, where people really spend the time and just connect with you, bro. It's just like, bro, this shit is so priceless. Like, where does that go? Like, we don't do that these days. You know, everybody's so head down and so into the cell phones. I see couples on dates on their cell phones. I'm just like, bro, what the hell? Like, man, it's like we got to do better. And it starts with like the simple things, like mental health, you know, journaling, meditating, eating right, knowing what to eat, exercising, dieting, consumption and digesting. You know, we must wake up the hierarchy of needs. We must work that up. Start from the bottom, go all the way to the top. You know, the whole purpose of life is to evolve, live righteously, and become who you truly always meant to be. And it even goes deeper than just what we see here in the 3D world, bro. Because, you know, once we start talking like dream worlds, you know, what happens when you start writing down your dreams and you start reading them and you start meditating on those and start dissecting them and interpreting what those mean. Like, bro, everything can be unlocked from the inside. You know, it's just like X said, bro, you gotta study the master key, study your universal laws, and just figure out, read the master key. It's the key to this, man. It's just, no matter what, you gotta live through love too. It's very important, you know. So this is how staying outside helps with all that, because when you're inside, all you're seeing is things that are negative and bringing you down all day, compared to being outside and, you know, you have that little, you know, that little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine type of vibe going on. Life is so much enjoyable that way too. I mean, you go outside, spend time in nature. Like, you know, who doesn't want to do that? Read books, make money, go to the gym. You know what I mean? 6 months, you start looking really good. You know, acne clear up. Like, wait, you start manifesting, learning how to manifest and attract things into your life. Like I tell you, like it's really like that, man. The Matrix is really what it says. It's really the Matrix. But how deep can we get? You know, only time can tell. Y'all stay outside. Don't stay inside, man. I go crazy staying inside the house. And I really got this idea from like Andrew Tate's emails. He sends the emails. He was talking about being in jail, how we have every opportunity right now to make money, and he's still making money while he's just inside the cell, and just like, damn, you know what? We gotta stay outside, work. But you guys have a good one, man. I know this video a little long. Wish you guys a very, very giving day. Gratitude.